All right, so those numbers coming in 296 for the NDA. It's been quite a spectacular, showing by the India bloc, 229 and nothing. What the exit polls had predicted. I think that's also going to be a big talking point and something that's going to need its own analysis about the exit polls. And
I think it was a different election that the exit polls, the trends that they have picked up, and a very different election that actually happened on the ground. But let's, for a moment, go across to my colleague Vedant, who's joining us at this moment. He's outside Mr. JP Nadda's residence, the president of the Bharatiya Janata Party. His house is going to be now a center of a lot of activities in the next 24 hours.
Already there's been a meeting which was held over there. Yes.
Nazir Masoodi, our colleague, is also joining us from Jammu and Kashmir. But Vedant, to you first, all the hotlines would be in fact ringing from Mr. Nadda's residence to every ally. They are much, much more important than they were in the last 10 years for the BJP.
Absolutely, Ankit. I come to from right outside JP Nadda's residence here in the national capital, where currently Rajnath Singh and Amit Shah are present. That key meeting is underway. What we're picking up from our sources, there are two aspects to this meeting. First, of course, calls being made to allies. As you rightly pointed out, Chandrababu Naidu has been reached out to by the Prime Minister himself. In fact, allies in Bihar also have been reached out to, including Chirag Paswan and Jitan Ram Majhi, crucial allies of the BJP. So that, of course, happening. But the other important thing here, Ankit, what we're picking up from our sources is that the strategy meet is also to discuss a unified message that will be sent out. Because remember, nobody in the top leadership has so far responded or reacted to the results that have come in. And let me tell you something very interesting also, Ankit. It was on the exit polls day, in fact, that the BJP media cell had circulated a message amongst all beat reporters saying that the Prime Minister will be making his victory speech at 7 p.m. This message was circulated on the exit polls day itself. And what we're picking up from our sources is that the Prime Minister will continue with that plan. The Prime Minister is expected to be at the BJP headquarters at about 7 p.m. is what we are picking up. And that is when he will make that victory speech, quote-unquote victory speech, at the BJP headquarters. So that is going to be crucial as well. The focus right now is to sort of look at what message has to be sent out. Of course, two important parts of that messaging, as sources indicate. One is the focus on Andhra and Odisha. That is something that will be the key focus of, that could be the key focus of the messaging of the BJP's top leadership tonight, because those are among the BJP's catchment areas, certainly. And secondly would be the Labharti model and how that has yielded and how that has paid dividends. That's what we are picking up from our sources. Remains to be seen what happens exactly, but these are the two key aspects of the meeting currently taking place here at Mr. Nadda's residence. It's been about Mr. Raj and Amit Shah arrived here.
Reporting from outside JP Nadda's residence over there. But let's listen in to Rajiv Chandrasekhar, Union Minister, who, it seemed for a moment he was giving Shashi Tharoor quite that fight. But let's listen in. He has lost to Shashi Tharoor.
Communities and certain narratives that were put out there by the parties that maybe we were not able to break through and we were not able to expose.
Will you able to continue here in Trivandrum?
No, my commitment to Trivandrum is 100% total. It has nothing to do with me being a successful Lok Sabha MP or not. I have said when I came here on the 5th of March, it is my mission to transform Trivandrum, and I stand by my mission, and all my colleagues in the BJP and my fellow Karyakartas stand by our mission to take Trivandrum forward.
So BJP opened an account in Kerala.
We are very, very happy, we are very excited, and we think it marks a very, very important milestone in the growth and expansion of the BJP in Kerala and in the south of India. Suresh Gopi has worked very, very hard in Trichur for the last 10 years. He has contested earlier. This is his third time at electoral politics, and to win by such a huge decisive margin and to put the Congress candidate into third place is certainly a very, very important signal and certainly an important encouragement for the BJP in particular in Thrissur and in Kerala in general.
In center, BJP didn't cross 400 bar.
No, obviously it is disappointing given the fact that the last 10 years our Prime Minister has worked very hard and transformed India significantly. The expectation was that the NDA would be 350 to 400. and we have come short as I see it on TV. We will see the results, and we will see what the party and the leadership decides.